A road trip on a classic Mini. Can the car handle it? How much will it cost? How will it actually be? That and much more in the episode that follows. Good morning, everyone. Survived the night. No storm. It was actually a brilliantly starlit night for the first part, at least until I crashed. And then it's a pity I was fast asleep. I woke up around 2 a.m. because there was too much light and I thought there was a car or something, and it was the moon. It was a brilliant moon. It's a pity I didn't manage to capture that, but it's okay. I'll get my opportunities. So update, I had a wonderful swim, I had a wonderful morning wake up. This place is absolutely brilliant. Karvuna Beach, Northeast Evia, next to the village of Pili. If anyone ever finds his or her way around, it's definitely worth the hassle of making it to this beach. I'm gonna log off for now, have my coffee, wrap my stuff, pack my stuff, and go back to that lovely coffee shop with Maria, and she promised me omelette for breakfast with eggs that come from her chicken. So I am looking forward to that. I had enough bananas and peaches and peanut butter for one night and morning, so catch you soon. I've already made it to the village of Pili, and I found this wonderful traditional coffee shop, so I'm taking a break. I'm getting something to eat. Ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. Look at that. Got my freshly fried eggs with a bit of a salad and cheese and some bread, and that's a great start of the day. Cutting a long story short, after calculating pretty much everything I've spent so far for the days I've been on the road, it comes down to, let's see, oops, 20 euros a day for the 10 days I've been roaming about Greece. I've spent a total of 207 euros, including gas, food, tobacco, provisions here and there, water, coffees, transportation from the ferry that took me from Reliefa to Ayokambos, toll posts, I only paid for 2, that was 320. So the total was 207.2 euros. Not bad for a 10-day trip. Right, that was a lovely stay at the village of Pili. I took a day off actually because the place was so nice, and the beach of Karvuna was so nice as well that I couldn't resist the temptation of spending a second night there, but eventually I had to move my butt. The plan for today, well, if someone can call it a plan, is to keep on moving. Let me see, how can I best do that? I am at Pili right now, and I want to make my way towards Vlachia. It looks like an interesting route, and I reckon there should be some really nice spots for camping there. And people also told me that Sarakinikon is going to be very interesting, and all these places are on my way to the beach of Limnionas, which I mentioned before that I really want to go. So it looks like I got roughly about 30 kilometers ahead of me. Hopefully the road will be decent, but there's only one way of finding that one out. Well, I was hoping for a decent road condition, but I'm not getting any of that. It seems like the further I drive, the worse things get. Oh, there's a nice one. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun today. There's this intermittence of tarmac and dirt road, but still a very nice and scenic route to drive through from Pili to Vlachia. I don't know if I should be concerned or not, but ooh, and that's how you do a quick oil change on the side of the road, plus a few gears. That was close, so I really got to be careful with my driving. That's ideal classic mini terrain. It's absolutely beautiful. The weather looks weird. There are weird clouds gathering above. Something tells me that this day is gonna have a very interesting ending. Wow. Evia is absolutely breathtaking. Like seriously, the views are amazing. Nature as well. And what can I say about its people? So far, everyone has been so welcoming, so hospitable. It's incredible. I spent 2 days at Maria's coffee shop at Pili, eating my guts out throughout the day, charging my drone, my cameras, my phone, my laptop, spending time there doing my editing and checking all my footage. And she would actually not charge me for half of the stuff I would consume on a daily basis. She was so nice. Okay, so this is the village of Vlachia. Vlachia, which way is the way? Let's go right. Come on, Bob. Attaboy. There are no signs here. Σε Google Maps. Συγγνώμη για Σαρακίνικο από εδώ.
Όλα ποια είναι στα 7 χιλιόμετρα.
Ευχαριστώ πολύ. Life could have been so simple. There you go. Just ask people. Okay, this is a seriously nice view. I've only been on the road for like 5 minutes, but I think I'm gonna grab me a coffee. Why not? Let's see where I can leave the car though. Συγγνώμη, το αυτοκίνητο μπορώ να το αφήσω εδώ. Ορίστε. Εδώ μπροστά, αριστερά. Ευχαριστώ. And we can park the car as well. Wow. Parking too. Holy smokes. And this is the village of Lechia. And the view ahead of us, in front of us actually, is pristine pine forest and the Aegean Sea. This is really nice. Okay, coffee time. I made it to the village of Sarakinico, where it seems like a deserted place, but then again, it's... what is the time? It's almost 3, so everyone is asleep. Siesta time. Not a single living soul. I reckon this is still the road to Limnionas, so I'll just keep on driving on this road, and may the force be with me. I will never grow tired of driving a classic Mini in roads like that, like this. Never. I will never ever grow tired of driving a classic Mini on the road. Oh, I am out of tarmac. Tarmac's done. Looks like I'll be driving the next 15, maybe 20 kilometers on a dirt road. Okay. Okay, now this is some serious driving out here. The dirt road is getting worse by the yard actually. And it's actually sand and soil and a lot of loose gravel and rocks, so I really gotta be careful where I place the car on the road, because there's potholes, a lot of them in between, and I could either rip a tire open or hit my engine on a rock. So it's an interesting challenge, being fun at the same time. One thing I gotta be super careful with is my clutch and my revs, because the Mini, being a Mini, it has a tendency to spin its wheels a lot, very easily so. Therefore, there you go, look at all that skidding on the gravel. Therefore, I drive the car one gear up. So for example, if on tarmac I would need first gear, now I drive it in second, and I'm very gentle on the gas. So I try and keep as much torque as I need on the wheels. Otherwise, if I get my wheels spinning, I start skidding all over the place, and I'm only doing like what, 10 to 15 kilometers an hour, maybe 20 if I'm super fast on this road. So it's an interesting drive actually, but so far so good. That's doable. That's really doable, provided you're careful with your driving and you're not fooling around, because I got a cliff next to me which I would not like to explore right now. That's almost a vertical drop. Ooh, that's rough. Second gear, low RPM. Looks like it has enough torque to go about. Where'd you go, Bob? And mind you, locals told me, bro, do not drive this road with this car. And I'm like, why not? Bob has been through some interesting challenges. Why shouldn't we tackle this one? And it seems fine so far. I mean, I'm definitely driving with the wrong set of tires. I would need proper off-road tires, but that's expensive for now. And being as broke as I am, I can't really afford them. And hopefully my Yokohamas will do just fine. The day is so warm. It's not warm, it's hot actually. I'm sweating again like crazy. The road is rough. Mind you, I've been stopping and starting I don't know how many times so far for footage and everything, and Bob is yet to overheat. I've been going uphill and downhill. quite some time now. Oops. See, you can never let down your guard here. It's 1 second is enough to seriously damage the car. That's improved road conditions now, so it's not overheating. My auxiliary electric fan is doing a great job. My God, what a view! My God, what a view! This is crazy terrain. And it's always stopping and starting and going. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Hold on, Google Maps. Καλησπέρα. Γεια χαρά. Για Λιμνιώνα ο δρόμος.
Καλά, πάτε ακόμα 3 χιλιόμετρα βηματόδρομο, μετά πάτε στην άσφαλτο.
Οκ. Έγινε. Σας ευχαριστώ πολύ. Να είστε καλά. Καλή σου μέρα. This is a proper drive. That's some serious driving today. But it's so far so good. Everything's going great. Oil pressure is fine, temperature is fine, charge is fine. I'm a happy camper. Finally made it. I'm pretty sure everyone is expecting to see footage from the beach of Limnionas that I've been talking about and bragging about and da. Wonderful place, beautiful beach, amazing sea. Yep, it is all that. The problem is that since 1986 or 87, whatever it was, I was last there with my family, that place is not what it used to be. It has changed completely. It has summer houses, restaurants, coffee shops, souvlaki places, God knows how many people with tents. And a lot of tents are just deserted. It was a bit disappointing, to say the least, and it's disappointing because it's a glorious, glorious, magnificent beach, which unfortunately is full of the wrong kind of folks. So I figured, the heck with it, I'm just gonna camp here anyway and enjoy one night at Limnionas. And the moment I got my drone out and commenced my flight, despite the fact that I had a flight plan in place approved by the FIA of Greece, people jumped on me, like literally jumped on me. Things got kinda out of control, almost really. And I figured that it wasn't really worth the fuss. I would just let go of that plan of spending one night and reliving a childhood memory of mine. And I guess that was a mistake on my part, because some things are better left as they stand in our memory lanes than trying to relive them. Because, like in my case, for example, today, it didn't exactly work out. It's my third day in Evia. All in all, and despite the fact that I had a bit of a rough time at the beach of Limnionas, I had a glorious time in North Evia. I saw amazing places, I met wonderful people, I had revitalized myself in so many ways, and I checked how ready I'm actually for a road trip. And what I found out, that Bob is in a lot better state than I am. The biggest problem is the stuff I brought with me, and I brought way too much stuff, and stuff that I actually don't need. I don't need my icebox, for example. I don't need a second tent. I brought clothes I didn't actually use. I have so much stuff with me that is actually a burden. It's not really assisting me. So I have to rethink how I pack stuff for the car. Because right now, this is a mess in here, an absolute mess. But going through the process of surviving through a mess, I got some pretty interesting ideas of how I can modify the car to better suit the purposes of road tripping, for example. But that's for another episode, I reckon. I'm gonna grab a quick bite. Well, I have started already, and I'm gonna drive back. I'm not that far. Perhaps I can make the last boat back to Hilifa and spend the night at the summer house, my parents' summer house. And I really gotta get rid of some stuff because I'll be going to Athens tomorrow, and I don't feel comfortable at all leaving Bob parked in Athens full of stuff. Chances are people will bust into the car and steal my things, so it's not a risk I'm willing to take. I think what's left, I will definitely enjoy the drive leaving Limnionas, going towards Central Evia, because I'm driving through some pretty epic scenery yet again, and I can at least enjoy that. Perhaps I'll stop for coffee along the way. Catch you later. So I never actually got a chance to spend the night with my tent at the beach of Limnionas. I never got the opportunity of reliving the childhood memory of mine that I was so looking forward to. But then again, that's very okay. This is part of traveling the way I do. The beach was merely a destination. Everything that I saw, everything that I experienced on the way to the beach was what really mattered. I spent 3 days driving through amazing scenery. I found myself in places I never expected to see. I witnessed the ferocity of the fires firsthand. I was so proud of how well Bob handled the terrain. I encountered incredible beauty almost at every single turn I would drive through. And drive through I did. I just couldn't get enough of driving through all the beauty that the island of Evia had to offer. And that's pretty much how part 2 of my simulation trip across Greece came to an end. So until part 3 is actually out, which is gonna be sometime between now and the end of time, do take care of your fantastic selves, and Bob and I will see you soon enough.